dude. when when we said peace out and we ended it actually didn't end there. The Rose and Kamal never found common ground. I guess and the argument pretty much continues. Now here's the thing. Here's the first two things I have to think about. One, we had a spin-off, and two, y'all didn't answer the fucking question in the first place. That wasn't even the question. You started arguing about something else. I mean, so let's continue. Let's continue from there. Then the actual question: are your significant others friends? Your friends, hey, Rose, what you said?
I mean, like I said initially, you guys might just be, you know, cordial, but like over time, you see this person frequently. Eventually, you guys might
No,
start
I'm
having
not saying
conversation.
dating before argument starts again. No, relax. Like say your girlfriend's friends, right? How
Yeah, that's
often?
what I'm talking about.
Okay,
Like,
okay,
I
okay,
mean,
okay,
you
okay.
definitely come across a couple of them over
Mm-hmm.
time as you guys spend time with each other. Who knows? Maybe you guys might go out together and everything. I mean, you meet them. So, like, as time goes by, as the interactions become more, definitely, I guess you can count yourselves as friends. I know. I mean, like, if you see one of your girl's friends over time that you're always seeing, if you happen to go out and you randomly see her, you guys might just stop by and say, "Oh, hi, what's up? How are you doing?" Just a brief convo and all of that. So I feel like over time, yeah, you guys become friends. At the start, it's just being cordial because okay, this
Mm-hmm.
is my girl's. Even though, to be fair, there are some people that are just like, nah, they don't even, you might just try to be friendly and just say, oh, hey, they might not even answer you at all. I don't know whether that's a, a form of like, respect to their friends or something else. I don't know, Sha.
Well, okay. Let me ask you this then. So if you're
I
say
don't
your
think
babe
you
now,
ever truly become friends.
no, but I think Rose genuinely means that you could become friends. I mean, because if you then become like actual friends, like close friends, okay, say for example, you and your babe are arguing now. Normally, you're gonna tell your guys now, oh, like, okay, I see how this baby is behaving and everything. So you're not gonna tell those friends because now you guys are close. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, skills. I mean, like,
Or like
considering
your
this
babe,
from the
because
fact
she's
that,
friends with like us, for example. If you guys argue, she now come and tell us, like, oh, see what Rose is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I guess it all depends. I'm just like, it might not necessarily be a situation where you guys are arguing. Maybe there's just a sudden change uh, in behavior. Maybe something is going on. She could just come and ask, oh, how far? Has he told you guys anything? I don't know. He has been acting a little different. He's not his usual self. I know. Has he told you guys anything? Do you guys know what's going on? I mean,
I don't think she should be able to do that, though, to be honest.
I, I see. I don't see any big deal with it. I know because who knows? It might just be doing that might just be a bit of like a saving grace, pretty much
True,
in
true,
certain
true,
situations.
true.
So
You see, this is why I was saying, like, are you actually truly friends? Because I feel like for the most part, you're friends, quote unquote, whilst you're in the relationship. But then once that relationship ends, like you guys go your separate ways. I don't feel like friends, these friends that were thrown around that you meet your partner's friends during a relationship. I don't feel like
mm,
people ever really maintain that friendship
Some of
once
them
that
do,
thing
though.
ends.
Some of them do.
yeah, some
Even
of them do. I mean,
A lot of them
you
do.
have
Yeah.
to another thing to consider is like the way the breakup was. I mean, like if someone cheated or was abusive or something along that line, there's every tendency that their friends might keep their distance and terminate any form of communication. But if it was maybe like a different case, maybe it was just uh inability to compromise or something that led to the end of the relationship, there's a small chance that the friendship could still be maintained.
so you guys in your own personal experiences so far in your 20 whatever years of your life,
Hmm.
have you maintained friendship with like a friend, like your partner's friend? So you not like you were friends before. Like someone you've
Nah,
not.
fuck all of them. They're all waste men. Do you know
So
what though?
Rose, have you have you,
Yeah,
have you
I have.
maintained it?
I mean,
Uh-huh.
like, if I look back at
Please, we're not going back to secondary
virtually,
school. Not secondary school, please.
not even secondary school. I'm talking
Okay, good.
uni.
Good.
Uni,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
okay,
talking
uni.
uni. I mean, if I look back at like someone I dated, I mean, like, I can still think of a couple of their friends that we can still chat. Like, I mean, I can call this person my friend. I mean, there's no issue between us, nothing like that.
Do you guys talk?
There's no rift or anything.
Not that there's a rift, but do you talk?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like an everyday talk, everyday
Yeah, but
conversation.
every now and then you guys talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, for me, I won't even lie. There's nobody like that, man. Like, there's no person I met like through whatever partner that's her friend, not someone I knew before. Just I met strictly from her. That's after the whole thing ended.
They're
That
still
we're still
friends with,
friends.
yeah.
Like it just like, and even most of my friends, I feel are the same way. They don't. I can't think of anyone who has maintained a friendship with someone's friend that they dated. Like I just feel like you guys are friends when that relationship is going on out of convenience, out of necessity. They're just going to be in the same places, so you have to like talk, converse. You might even like the person. Like it's not even like it's necessarily forced. But then once it ends, because most relationships, the reason why it ends, and someone is always bitter. Like rarely is there a relationship that ends that no one is better. Like someone is always better at one end or the other. So that person's friends they're going to support them, and then that nigga that did whatever, or whoever the girl that did whatever is going to be the
But
enemy. So they
would they
just don't.
always support them? I mean, like, I mean, if you've done
Sometimes.
something questionable, I mean, if like you cheated on your spouse and then they broke up with you,
Yeah. So this,
should
even in
you
that
support
example,
them actually?
no, but that's what I'm saying. So even if you don't support them, but her friends will support her, right? Because she's the victim.
Yeah.
So they're not going to be friends with you because you did
No,
support her.
I'm assuming a situation where she's the one that cheats. I mean, her
Uh-huh.
friends knowing fully well that what she
That she
did
cheated.
was wrong.
Bro,
Yeah,
I trust every single girl in this world to support her.
Yeah, that's what I was getting. I think, yeah, they will
I
still
feel like
support
they,
her
I
regardless.
feel like
Yeah.
they'll still support her, bro. They'll
Yeah,
say
which is
there's
wrong,
something you're
but they
not doing
will.
right.
Yeah, facts.
Honestly, I feel that way. Like it might not be true, but I honestly
They will
feel
say
that way.
he drove her to cheat, bro. He didn't buy her that
Yeah,
bag, bro. Fuck yeah.
even if you did it, man, they'll say, she has to put her happiness before your relation. Like they'll find a way to
They
do
will
it, bro.
twist it,
Like
yeah. But
they'll
that's
twist it
that's
somehow, somehow.
tragic, though.
that's. I guess that's debatable.
It's
That's
no,
really
no. It's facts,
debatable.
though. It's facts. That's
I
facts.
think
No,
I
I
it's
think
think
not
that's
Rose has
fact
debatable.
met
because I've
better people
actually
than us. I think that's what
experienced
it is.
something like that.
Yeah, that's what I say. Rose has met better people than us. Like in my experience is like, bro, like they justify that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like
facts.
always.
Yeah. Wait,
So
so
Rose,
Rose,
tell us
yeah, go on.
your yeah, go on.
I mean, like Skills kind of has an idea, but I'll not mention any names. So,
Yeah.
um,
Oh, that one.
the
Oh, okay.
yeah. So like when I was in like first year, I had a babe like first day of uni. I know, and like I didn't know like she was cheating. I mean, I had my suspicions, but man, I was in love with this babe, so like I didn't really. Guy, I was in serious pains because like when you're dating someone and all of a sudden they just start making you feel like oh you're doing something wrong.
Mm.
I know when there's evidently nothing that you're actually doing wrong. I know. I like this babe, she was actively cheating. I mean, like before we would always like because we're in the same programs. So like we'd actively like go do assignments together, study together a whole lot. But all of a sudden, like she didn't want to study with me anymore. Like she just became distant. Every time we're like, oh, let's meet up. She's like, oh, she doesn't want to, that she's tired and all. And like it just seems strange. And like it was really affecting me. Like it was really, really affecting me. Cause like we're in the same course, so I'd see her every day. And one of her friends, like close friend at the time. I mean,
Mhm.
these guys they were like besties. So she just called me like one
Her
day.
best friend. Was he a guy
I
or a
won't say
girl?
they were best friends, but like they were very close.
A guy or a girl?
A girl.
Okay, okay.
And like if you see in class, oh, they're always together, everybody knows. And like she just called me to class one day. Like, so she said I should come and sit down with her. So like she now pulled out, she asked me a couple of questions. So this story, there's actually a lot to it, but since that's not like the focus, so like she asked me if I was dating, if I liked this babe, and I said yes. She asked me if I was dating the babe, and I said yes. She now told me that, do I know that the babe is dating a 400 level guy? And
Excuse now.
you
Come
know the funny
on. The
thing,
guy's
I
trying his
actually
heart out,
knew
bro.
the guy. I knew the guy's name. I
I'm
asked her, is
sorry,
it
I'm
this guy?
sorry.
And then she was like, yes. How do I know him? Like random before like things started getting bad. Like there was just one random day that, oh, she told me that, oh, she was going to see an old friend of hers and all of that. And because like everything was still good then, I did not put too much mind to it. I just assumed that, okay, and everything now. I even made some funny jokes that she should be careful and all of those kind of stuff and all.
Damn.
And I don't know why his name just came to my head, and I just asked her like, "Is it this guy?" And she's like, "Yes, that's the person." I know. So after the class, she now told me that I should follow her quickly to the hall. She now went to bring out her tab because the babe was using her tab to send messages to this guy and everything. So she came, she showed me the DMs, showed me everything. I mean, like during all those times, I was like, oh, let's meet up and everything. Apparently, she was with the other guy, so she would
Rose, you
just
said
give
this
some.
is her best friend.
What? No,
You
they
said this
weren't
is her
best
best friend.
friends, but like
But
they
they were
were very
close friends
Oh,
though.
close. I mean,
close
in
friends.
my
Okay.
course, like, that was probably who she was closest to. So like, man, I saw those DMs. I was broken. I was completely broken and everything. I was
Wait,
all lovey dovey.
wait, were you? How did you meet this friend though? Is it through
This
maybe
Man,
friend
I
was
have
also
so
in my
many
course
bad.
too.
I'm
she
sure
was
me
in
and
your
schools are
course?
thinking
Okay.
the same thing right now, but
Yeah, I think so.
No, 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 no. She didn't.
no,
I
no,
know
no.
what you're
She didn't
thinking.
want. She didn't want.
She didn't. And by the
Because,
way,
Rose,
this babe
Rose.
was way older than I was. So like
but you know what it is though?
she did,
Because like, her showing you the like, because if she was closer to
Rose,
the babe
she
than
did
to you,
extra.
yeah, and
I
she
mean,
showed you the
she did
text.
tell me that
She
like
did extra.
I don't know,
I
maybe.
guess she was just doing it out of the
And
goodness of her heart.
that's this is why I say that it's possible that some of them will not defend it. Because like
True.
she knew what was going on. I mean, she clearly knew. Okay, the thing was, not so many people in my course. In fact, not so many people knew about the relationship because the babe wanted us to keep it on a down low, which
That's a
was
red
one thing I
flag.
should have.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
ah.
That was a red flag back then. But then, like, I questioned it, but I didn't push it too much at the time because, and how old was I? I was still young now. I didn't care as long as
Yeah.
we were together. And like this other babe could actively see what she was doing, and she could see that it was affecting me. I mean, like I'd come to class before with all the energy, but like you see me in the class now, I was always quiet.
Damn.
Like, fun, that thing was it was beating my mental health up, guy. It was beating me up. It was hard. It was really, really hard. And like I'm sure maybe the babe saw that, like, and she actually talked to her about it, and she was like, "Oh, look, if you know that you have this guy, why don't you just end the relationship with me?" And then this babe told her that she still needs me, and I'm just like, "What?
Hell,
You
Jacob.
need
Oh
me
my
for
god.
what?" Like,
Emotional
guy,
support.
Rose,
I was
Rose,
really, really,
like
when I heard it, like I was,
retrospectively, yeah. Rose, do
yeah,
you who do you think was the main guy and who do you think was the side guy?
I was definitely the side guy. That there was no two way about it. There was definitely no two ways about it. I mean, the fact that she said that we should keep the relationship on the down low,
Red
that's enough.
flag. Yeah,
That's
facts.
enough for me
Facts.
to know that like I was the side guy. You know.
So
Wait, but
this
do you
friend,
know?
did she ever tell you why she did it? Why she told you?
Did she ever what?
Did she ever tell let you know why she told you about the whole thing?
No, she didn't. Well, no, I can recall. She actually never told me why she did it, but
And you guys are still friends.
Yeah, we were in the same course now.
Okay, that's what I was
Can
going
you
to
ask
ask
her
is
first?
how
Can you
close are
ask
you
her,
guys
please?
now?
How close? Like me and the other
The friend.
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not super close. We still talk though.
What did you come out ask her?
Like,
You ask her for?
I really want to know why she did it. Like,
why she
I'm
did
very
it?
curious. Yeah, and then you can
I
tell
don't
us
know,
in a
man.
later
Like
episode.
this was like this was
It could have
7
just
years
been out
ago.
of the goodness of her heart. I mean, who knows?
No,
Yeah,
there's always a reason,
exactly.
bro.
That's
There's always a
yeah. It's
reason. Like, I
possible I could
really,
have just been out of the goodness of our heart, man.
yeah, that's the reason now. Maybe I just want to confirm, like, what the reason is.
Well, at the end of the day, okay, you're friends with her, but she's still friends with the babe.
Yeah. I mean, they had a big rift between them because, like,
Ah, okay.
But not
See,
over you, over something
what?
else, over
so
something else.
over
It was about yeah. It
her
was that.
treating Rose like that, I guess.
Okay.
No, not even that. Like, so there was this other babe in my course
Okay.
Oh my God.
that we went to the same we went to the same school. So like because I was close to that babe too, I told her everything that happened. And I
Uh-huh.
begged this babe not to go and tell my
Okay.
babe at the
Oh,
time.
I got you.
She now went to go and tell her everything. So like that babe did not know at first. Like my babe did not know. My babe at the time did not know that like, oh, this babe had told me everything.
Got
That
you.
babe now went to go and tell her everything. So that's it caused a rift between them, Sha. But eventually, like they were able to sort everything out. I mean, we're all on good terms now, so it was
I
just
would
the
say
thing.
though that one's probably rare, like because no, I mean usually what I see is they'll take the friend side, which is the girl. If they don't, and then now it cause maybe a small rift because of this, that, and the other, like I would say that's pretty rare. That's wild though.
Yeah.
And you're still friends today. I
Yeah,
Well,
this
bro,
whole
see,
thing is
there's
there's
no
more to this,
see.
man.
I
I'm
know,
sure
I
that
think I feel like another thing we should consider is the fact that we're all in the same course, so there was no
so you
escaping
guys like already
whatever was.
I feel.
Yeah. So assuming we're in like different courses now, it will have been easier for a rift. I mean, for a big rift. I mean, everybody to just pull apart. But like we're in the same course,
So you guys
and we're
had to
going to see each
interact.
other for like the next 5 years. Yeah. So like it was not something we could evade.
Rose, you weren't friends with the babe before you started dating her. The friend, you weren't friends with the friend before you
But
started dating
but
the babe.
just based on the same course, I
No,
guess. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I count all of my classmates as my friends, so definitely she was my friend.
Mm.
So even though like
But did
we
you
might not
relate?
have talked as
Did you
much,
talk and
yeah, we
stuff?
related well. Yeah, we did.
Okay, so this is a bit different from like what I was. I feel like I can see it in this kind of scenario. I'm thinking more of like you just met the babe through your
Oh,
friend.
okay.
Or you met the
Yeah, this
friend
one it
through
seems
your
like you
babe.
already kind of knew her
Yeah, you already kind of knew her, so
before.
it's a bit different. But
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
but even regardless, this is still a bit unique. I think, like
Yeah, it's still slightly new because she was closer to
for
the
her to
babe.
take,
Yeah.
yeah, for her to take all those steps to, because
Yeah.
bro, I can't lie, I've been naive in the past. Like I remember before, like considering dating someone, I went to go and ask her best friend what she thought about it, and obviously, if
Yo,
the
that's a weak
friend,
sauce, bro.
yeah, no, do you know what it was? Do you know, bro, I had so many doubts about the thing. You know when like part
Oh.
of you wants to do something and but like your brain is telling you not to do it and
Telling
you're
you
looking
not
for
to
something
do
to
it.
convince you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was looking for something to convince me just to push me over the line, just to take that leap and do it. Because before that time, I'd never given time of day to any babe in my life. Like I just didn't care. So that was the first time I actually even considered it. But I still had my doubts, and I didn't want it to be like, okay, I'm just scared, and that's why I have these doubts, or maybe, but maybe there's more to it, and I can actually enjoy this relationship if I give it a chance. So I wanted as many opinions as possible. So I asked my guys. My guys were not in favor, and then the babe, obviously, she's trying to encourage me to do it, and then
That's
this
her
is
friend.
when no, her the actual babe.
Oh, okay.
So and then I was like, But then her friend, I was already friends with her. So it's not like I didn't know her. Like I was
Yeah.
already friends with her. But obviously her loyalty is with her best friend.
Uh-huh.
Which is why I'm saying I was naive at the time. Because I'm thinking, oh, I'm friends with this babe. Like she's going to be at least kind of honest with me because we have a
Ah.
relationship as well. But at the end of the day, when they came down to it, she was going to say whatever her friend wanted her to say, and that's what she did. Like
Yeah.
whatever her
Yeah,
friend wanted her to
no,
say,
that's
she said it.
how to go down.
Whenever we had any issues, this babe will always take her side. Always. Like zero objectivity. Like always take it. And that's when I'm like, okay, fam. I have to know what's what. Like these girls are always gonna support each other regardless of anything, bro.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
so that's what I said before. I don't care if she cheated or not, because man, I've seen babes cheat on the guys, and then whenever they go and meet the girlfriends, and by girlfriends I mean the female friends, like their best friends. Whenever they go and meet their best friends, they always support them, and then they come to me, because I'm close to some of them, and then I asked them, "Oh, what did this girl say?" And then she tells me what she said. I'm like, "What the fuck did she say that?" Like, because it just doesn't make sense most of the time. Like, why do girls blindly support each other? Like, why can't they just
That's the
be
thing,
honest with,
like
just
exactly. It
tell
doesn't
them,
matter how close you are. Like if the person's fucking up, you're
yeah, tell
fucking
them
up,
you're
bro.
messing up. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
that's
they
part
have
of
a
the
bad
friendship.
idea,
Yeah,
tell them this is a bad idea. Don't just support them because they want to do it. And
yeah.
fair enough, like some of my friends will openly tell me, like, yo, like even if you have a bad idea, I'm going to support you because you're my guy, like you're my friend. If she listens to this, she knows who she is. But she was talking to one of our other friends, and she was like, "Yeah, that's how she is. Like, she's always going to ginger her friends to go and do whatever they want to do. I guess that's just who she is." I'm like, "Okay, fair enough. At least we know that's who you are." But like some other times, I'm like, bro, like you just need to like actually be honest with your friend and tell them, look, this thing you want to do is not it. Like, just think back or step back and think again about what's the best course of action here, and don't just do whatever the first thing the brain tells you to do. And I feel like girls are guilty of that a lot of times, more than guys are. But yeah.
I don't know. I think it depends. Yeah, but like you said, Sha, it depends on the person. Like, cause me, Sha, like I wouldn't necessarily intervene unless you ask me. I mean, like if you say I'm going to do something, I'm like, all right. All
Yeah, they'll
right.
come and ask your opinion, right? And this one
Yeah, I'm
say
gonna be
like
like,
when
all
they
right.
ask their opinion, they won't
Unless they
just
say, oh
support
yeah,
them.
what do you think? I'm like, oh, I think that's kind of stupid. But like, yeah, I mean, if you don't ask, I might not say